I wanted to ask you about, I talked to you on the phone about Saturday with the non-conference schedule you played. How's that prepared you guys for conference play starting this week?
Yeah, well, it's obviously we didn't have many nights off there. That they played good teams, good competition, kind of what set us up. I thought it challenged us. I saw a lot of different styles, which was nice, different size sheets. It's just I think it put us in a situation to we got to know our team real well, and it's put us in some tough places. It didn't. The things we got to work on, it certainly exposed that, but for the most part, I feel that it taught us a lot about ourselves this first month.
With RPI, I was wondering, they have a new coach. Is it different to prepare for a team when you maybe, I'm sure they'll have different systems and stuff than what you're used to from the past?
Well, it can be interesting to see. We watched him on tape. I think there's some subtle differences there, but we played. He coached Canisius, and over the past 4 or 5 years, we played Dave at there. He's a good coach, so I think we're aware of what's coming in. They've got a good energy. It looked like they got a lot of energy on tape, watched them play and that. So expectations are it will certainly be a different system than they had last year, but I think we're more like what we played when he was with his Canisius teams.
And as far as UD, I was just wondering what do you kind of expect from them? Obviously, they won their 2 games with RPI last week.
Well, watch on tape. They come at you the same way every year. I think they got their model in place there. Their forwards are good. They play with a lot of pace, do a lot of work. Their D are active, and I think they made a goaltender switch 4 games ago, and he's won 4 straight games. So, our expectations are it's ECAC play. So it's a couple teams are rivals in recruit and that. So expectations are going to be hard fought games. But starts on Friday with RPI, and it's just a situation for us. We're just hopefully get a few bodies back off the shelf here. The one thing the first month has done, it's put us in check with some injuries and that. But I think we're kind of getting through that, battling through that, and hoping to get some few guys back here on the roster in the next 7 to 10 days.
Wanted to ask you about, you guys are starting ECAC play this week. What do you like so far about how you guys have played going into the conference season?
I think we show a lot of character in this month there. We played big teams and we responded pretty well. I think, like Coach said, it was good. Could have been great, but it was good. And obviously we're going to build off that. And I think guys in the locker room right now are really, really excited to start ECAC play and put it in for ourselves.
Now, you've gone through the cycle once. What did you notice last year? What's the big difference when you play ECAC games compared to these non-conference games as far as the style of play or stuff like that?
That's a no-brainer. Definitely tighter ice. A little less time with the puck, more defensive, a lot more checking and stuff. But I think we've been preparing very well for that in our style of play, and we haven't changed that since just play the Clarkson hockey game. So it should be good heading into this weekend.
Yeah, I was going to ask about too. You've played a lot of low-scoring non-conference games, 2-0, 3-1 kind of games. Is that a good way to prepare too, rather than if you had some easy opponents, or you might have won like 6-1 or something?
Yeah, I think that's the goal when a coach does the schedule. You want tight games. You want to be used to that 2-1, 1-0, 3-2 kind of games. Yeah. So that's what it is. ECAC play. So that's why I said I think we're in a good position right now, and we're just gonna have to work hard and make a name for ourselves, like I said.
And with RPI is coming in Friday, I was wondering, they have a new coach this year. Is it kind of different to prepare for a team when you maybe don't know exactly what they're going to do, because they obviously aren't going to probably play the same systems and stuff they had a year ago with the new coach? But
yes and no. Yeah. I like to believe that we just got to focus on ourselves and with our work ethic and stuff. So you don't want to change that too much, but when it comes to maybe video and scouting and stuff, could change. But then again, we prepare well for that.
What's the rivalry like as your first year here? What did you notice was different about an RPI game? Like, for some of the fans, it's probably after St. Lawrence, the next big one, but I was wondering if the players sense that too. Or
yeah, it's pretty big rivalry. Obviously, we saw it too last year in the playoffs, the first round. They always put up a good fight. We always put up a good fight, which makes for exciting games. So obviously, there's a little more edge to the game than normal, which is great and gives excitement for the fans as well.
And this year you'll get to play them in about a month in Ireland too, Northern Ireland. So.
Yeah, that'll be fun too. So we'll just get prepared with this one and worry about the next month when it comes.
I want to talk to you about just how you guys have played going to the East Conference play. What have you liked so far about what this team has been able to do?
I thought we've had a good month behind us. We played a lot of the top competition in the nation, and we came out on the winning side in most of those games. So I think guys have been working hard, and a lot of guys have been getting chances to play. So hopefully we just keep it going in ECAC.
Over the years, the ECAC games have always kind of been close and low scoring. How will the non-conference games help you play that style, since you've already been kind of playing it the last month anyway?
We've had to play with some of the offensive teams that we've played against. We've had to play strong defensively. So hopefully that translates into ECAC, and we keep playing strong defensively, and hopefully even put a couple more pucks in the net ourselves.
And do you feel like you've had enough games too where some of your new guys in the blue line you're able to kind of just jump right in and play well once conference play gets going?
Yeah, I think everyone's got their chances to play. Everyone has been playing well, so it's going to be everyone's got to keep working hard in practice to keep their spot in the lineup, so it keeps us honest.
I wanted to ask a little bit too about playing RPI. I know with the fans that's kind of a big game. With the players, do you sense it too that that's a big rivalry, or is it something that
Yeah, it's definitely a rivalry being two tech schools, and I know we met them in playoffs our freshman year. We played them a lot, so there's always a little something, put a little bit extra fire in the tank.
Is it different that you're going to play them a month later in Northern Ireland? Does that kind of make it unique that this is a team you'll be playing a non-conference game against too?
Yeah, it's not. We kind of will come to that when we get to that road. Right now, we're just focusing on the weekend.
Yeah, the last thing I was asked about them was, what's it like to prepare for a team that has a new coach? Like, do you really have any idea if they've changed much from how they do things a year ago to now, kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely with them getting a new coach, could change their system, so might have to look at the first period and go from there. But I'm sure our coaches will be on top of that.
I think